Hello, Pop Pun crew! Angel the Figure Collector here, but you probably already knew. We are back doing more Dragon Ball Z SH Figuarts figures. I've been seeing the comments. I really appreciate it. I love your guys' thoughts and opinions. The likes and subscribes, we really appreciate it. It helps us produce even more content for you guys. We still have more SDCC exclusives, such as this one, the Raditz and Son Gohan. So this right here was an event exclusive only at San Diego Comic-Con 2023. We were there. We were able to pick up one of it though. What I extremely love is the box art right here. The orange mixing in with the white as well. On the side it goes with it as well. This is it at full picture. And even on this side right here, you can see even more like Gohan ramming into Raditz. And on the back right here you do get some more pictures, such as the different faceplates and even the Kid Gohan that comes with it. But let's go ahead and take this bad boy out. So already when taking it out of the box, you can automatically tell that this figure looks great. What makes it different with the other Raditz is that it is a repaint. So both figures are the same, except it does have differences. The differences being the wristband, the leg band being a different color, the regular one being red, and this one being a more white, grayish type. This is because that this Raditz is specifically colored for the manga version, while the other one is for the anime version. You can tell too that the body armor is a bit lighter, the anime version being more of a darker brown, while this one being more of a bright brown. And another thing is the Scouter as well, being a different color. In the anime, the Scouter is green, while this one is blue. You could say that maybe the muscle tones, there is a bit of a shade right there. But other than that, it is still the same figure. Just adds a bit of a, most of it is a repaint. That's what tends to happen with SDCC exclusives, is that it is a repaint. They probably add a bit extra, but it is the same figure. And with this exclusive, you do get this minifigure of Gohan that comes with the Raditz box. The original did not come with this one. What's weird is that the ponytail is detachable, and it does come with a different faceplate, and I'll be showing you that faceplate right now. So if you wanted to change the faceplate, all you would have to do is simply just pop off the head, just like that. Take off the face. Let me try to see if I could show you right here. This is the face. The Bang Is Detachable. And then this would be the new face that it comes with. This is the only second face that you get with this figure. You would then right here screw it on, just like so. And then the little 4 bangs that you get, you just pop it on. Like that. And then if you wanted to pop it on, you would just grab it and screw it in just like that. When it comes to articulation, this figure does not come with much. The most you get is a bit of a head swivel. And for some reason, the ponytail does come off. I do not know why, because you can't raise it any higher than that. It could be just for flexibility when, I guess, raising it up. The tail does move a bit, but that's really it. Other than that, it's really mostly used for when Gohan comes out either of the Raditz's space pod or when he attacks Raditz. That's really what the only thing the figure is for, but it does come with this stand. Now this stand is kind of weird. It comes with 2 joints right here. Most of the SH Figuarts stands tend to have only 1 joint. I believe the reason why they made this one is so they can have it going into Raditz's chest. But you possibly could use it for other figures. I don't see why not. So yeah, you could have them somewhat going forward. Just like that. That could be the reason why it's double jointed. But I guess we will see in the future. And now let's go ahead and review Raditz. For me, I really love Raditz. He was one of my favorite enemies, and especially it being the first in the Saiyan saga. But with this figure, there are some issues. The issues being that it is very stiff. When it comes to these like shoulder pads, they really limit the flexibility and the poses that you can do with Raditz. And I think this is only my figure, but yeah, this is the issue that I'm dealing with. No matter how many times I place it back, it always tends to fall right back out. I don't know if any other people are having this issue as well. For me, I've been having this issue ever since I tried putting on the cross arm little piece that it comes with. This is a cross arm piece that I'm talking about. So how you would put it on is you would take both arms out and put these into the pegs to replace them. And that is what I got for trying to basically place that in. If I can turn it in right here, get you a little closer look. This part right here is what I'm dealing with. And yet I don't know if it's broken. I still keep trying to fix it to this day. But that's the issue I've been having with this Raditz figure. That's why when it comes to displays, I tend to have it in like a simple display, nothing too crazy, because I feel like that piece is just gonna fall right back out. And yeah, too, this side right here tends to keep falling off as well. I lift this arm up right now, it just fell off. When it comes to articulation, like I said, with these pads, you don't really get a lot of articulation out of it. And even so, if you try to, it's the hassle and the inconvenience of these all falling off. So yes, when it comes to articulation, this figure is not really for it. I'm positive some other figures might have it, but with the shoulder pads, there isn't really much you can pose him in without either this one falling off and then you having to put it all the way back on. It's just a huge inconvenience. And it's like, I really want to love this figure, but when it comes to the shoulder pads and also the other pads, it really limits it. But other than articulation, I'm gonna show you, this is the farthest it can go when it comes to doing the splits. The legs can't really go as back, but it makes sense because it's a very muscly figure. You can't really put him in a lot of flexible positions. They really do capture the muscle mass with this one, just like in the anime and also in the manga as well, really making it seem like a towering, overpowered character, even though he does die and lose. I feel like this figure is not really playable. It is more pose it and leave it alone and try not to drop it at all, in risk of dropping one of the shoulder pads or even breaking them. Other than articulation, let's go ahead and go into accessories. You do get 4 face plates with this figure, a regular stern face on the top right, on the top left a smirking to the side face, and on the bottom left you do get a shocked face, and the bottom right being a yelling, screaming face. And when it comes to applying the face, what I find more easier is first applying the hair piece onto the face that you want to add, just like so, making it much more easier to apply it on the figure. And just like that, simple as that. And then when it comes to applying the scouter, it only goes exactly on his left ear, and all you would do is just poke it in just like that, and there you go, you have yourself a new face. So these are the hand accessories that you get. You do get a pair of cross arms, a pair of fists, a pair of blast hands, and a pair of more open palm blast hands. The sad thing is that Raditz really didn't do much to have more hand accessories. But let me go ahead and show you the last 2 accessories that you get. These last 2 accessories are the tail, and also this piece is for the back for Raditz to, I guess, hold up the back of his hair. But to be honest, I haven't had an issue standing him up. I don't know if that's to weigh his hair or if that's for him to look down on a specific character or to look up regularly. I haven't had any issues with me having to use it. I highly doubt you will, and I'm going to show you right now how to swap the tail. So swapping the peg is easy. You would first have to pop this peg that goes into the tail, unravel it, and you would just simply pull that piece out. And then connecting the other tail, it'd be this piece that goes in. You would just simply pop it in, and then you have yourself a tail. Angle it any way you want. You can either have it smacking or you can have it being grabbed. Possibilities are endless with this one. When it comes to swapping out the hands, it's just the same as any other. You would first pull off the hand, just as so, and then put the other hand that you want. Just pop it right in. We are now going to be doing a size comparison, and we are going to be comparing it to the Saiyan Raised on Earth Son Goku and the Proud Namekian Piccolo. I do want to say I love this figure. I love Raditz as a character. He was one of my favorite enemies, but with this figure, there just is a lot of issues. When it comes to articulation and also the shoulder pads, you really got to be careful when it comes to most of what the movements you're putting him in, because Any movement you put him in, if you use too much force, you know, even with taking off the hands or putting in new hands or even the arms, a shoulder pad ends up falling off, or you always have to keep putting stuff back in, face plates fall off. If I had to rate this figure a 1 out of 10, I would have to give it a solid 7. But you know, all of this is just my personal opinion. You might not have the same issues as I do with this figure, but these are the issues I'm having with this Raditz figure. Let me know in the comments below if you have this figure, or a Raditz, or a Vegeta, or Nappa, and if the shoulder pads are also an issue for you as well. Comment down below. But I want to thank you so much for sticking to the end and watching. We still have many more figures to review, and I hope to see you there. Take care.